I think we completed 24 yesterday, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's continue from 25. They gave cos alpha plus cos beta minus cos alpha plus beta is 3/2. Okay. Now, one thing I want to remember, I want everybody to remember this is not only in this chapter, in many chapters will come across this concept that whenever you have one equation and two unknowns, or you have two equations and three unknowns, you can only find them unless it is some kind of maximum value or minimum value. That means this 3/2 should be maximum value of this or minimum value of this. If it is not that, then what happens? If you take alpha 60, you'll get beta some angle. You take alpha 90, beta some angle. Alpha 80 degrees, beta. You have an infinite pair. If you want to have a particular unique answer, it must be extreme case. All of you are able to hear me clearly?
Yes, sir. We are able to hear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We are able to.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
So, in fact, you are in an online situation. You are allowed to, use laptops and phones and all that. Normally, in a physical situation, we tell your parents not to provide any gadgets. Okay, but now there are a lot of apps are there, or even websites are there where you can have 3D graphs. Okay, like Desmos or something like that are there. Somebody types this equation as like this: z equal to cos x plus cos y minus cos x plus y. Let's try to plot this graph, three-dimensional graph. You have x-axis like this, y-axis like this, and z-axis like this. You take different x value, different y value, different z value will come. The graph of this will come some kind of surface like this. Okay, it will be like this.
I mean curve, sir.
Like a sheet. Imagine a ball is there and you cover the whole thing with a blanket. Okay, so the blanket raises up and comes down, three-dimensional way. It will be somewhat like that. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then
Sir, what is our website name, sir?
Desmos.
Okay.
DESMOS. Desmos.
Well, it's an app, sir.
No, app is also there, must be, but in a website is there. Okay. You just type for 3D graphs like that. A lot of apps keep coming. Okay. You don't have to even download. You can just do it online and leave it also, because we may not use it that regularly. Okay. So you can type different equations. All kinds of graphs will come. You'll be able to see it. Now the thing is, what I want to show here is, so it is actually some infinite sheet like this will come. It will have one minimum value. It will have one maximum value. If we take only between 0 to 180 degrees or something, maximum will happen for particular x and particular y. It will happen. And similarly, minimum will happen for particular x and particular y. But now, let us say this maximum value is 3/2. Instead of 3/2, if it is 1.4, it will not happen for one particular x and y. It will happen for infinite values. Why? Because you take that sheet, don't take the topmost point, take little lower and chop it. You will get some kind of oval or circle shape where you will see it's not one point. There are infinite points where z coordinate is at 1.4. There will be a lot of pairs of x and y. Are you able to see that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So my point is, this 3/2 is something specific, because one equation, two unknowns. Normally we will not be able to find it unless it is the extreme case. So now, without using this 3/2, I am going to show that the maximum value of this is 3/2. Maybe minimum value is minus 3/2 or something. We'll check that later. Okay. One thing is, it will have definitely some maximum value, because this alone maximum is 1, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
This alone maximum
Yes,
is
sir.
1. Including minus, this whole thing maximum is 1. So this maximum is 1, this maximum is 1, this maximum is 1. Total maximum will be 3. Definitely it cannot go above 3. So there should be some higher value. But maximum cannot be 3, because there may not be any alpha beta where all three can be 1 simultaneously. When this is 1, this will 1, this will be 1. 1 plus 1 minus 1 will be plus 1. It will not be 3. Okay, so maximum is not 3, but we know that it cannot go beyond 3. Now let us see how to do this. When I apply transformations here, this is 2 cos alpha plus beta by 2, cos alpha minus beta by 2. And this is 2 cos square alpha plus beta by 2 minus 1. Cos 2 theta formula is 2 cos square theta minus 1. And cos C plus cos C is 2 cos C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2.
2
Now
cos alpha plus beta by 2 common, sir.
Yeah, I can take, but before that what I want to do is, I want to remove this and write 1. 2 cos alpha plus beta by 2 into 1 minus 2 cos square alpha plus beta by 2 minus 1. From here to here what I have done? I removed this and substituted 1. Now this expression value is greater or this expression value is greater?
Sir, both are same.
How can they be same? These are not equal, right?
Sorry, sir. The below one will have same. Will have more.
Yeah. This value is always between minus 1 to 1. The maximum value is 1. So I removed a quantity and replaced with a bigger quantity. Can I say this expression is bigger than this?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So that's why I'm going to write less than or equal to. This quantity is, because you know cos of something is less than or equal to 1. Then you multiply it with this and add it. So this is a bigger quantity than this. They may be equal when this is 1. Okay. Now, you see, this is what is here, this and this are same. It is not a different quantity. Okay, so I can make this a quadratic expression in terms of cos alpha plus beta by 2. I can make perfect square properly and find the maximum value. I'm going to multiply with 2, divide with 2. I'll tell you why. 4 cos alpha plus beta by 2 minus 4 cos square alpha plus beta by 2 plus 1. Now it will become plus 2. I'm going to write that as minus 1 plus 3. Multiply 2, divide with 2. And the constant 2 I adjusted like this. Now what happens? This one, this one, this one, if you take minus common, it is a perfect square. 2 cos alpha plus beta by 2 minus 1 whole square. With a minus. This 3 I wrote it here. If I expand this, what will come? Square of this is 4 cos square alpha plus beta by 2, which minus is this. 2ab term. 2 into this is minus 4 cos alpha plus beta by 2, which minus is this. And this square is 1. 3 minus 1 is that 2. Whole by 2. Now,
Sir, once again explain this structure.
I multiplied with 2 and also I divided with 2. That's okay?
Yes, sir.
After that, the constant 2, I wrote it as plus 3 minus 1. From this, maybe I just write one intermediate step. Okay. I want to write 3 minus common 4 cos square alpha plus beta by 2 minus 4 cos alpha plus beta by 2 plus 1 whole by 2. I took minus common from here and here. 1 is there. 3 minus 1 will be 2. This is a perfect square now as 2 cos alpha plus beta by 2 minus 1 whole square by 2. Okay. So 3 minus something whole square. Square of something can be 0 or positive, but it cannot be negative, right? Okay. So 3 minus a positive quantity. Then what is the maximum value of this?
3 by 2.
3 by 2, sir.
Yes. So I can say it is definitely less than or equal to 3 by 2. Whenever you want difference of two things to be maximum, this should be maximum, this should be minimum. And something whole square minimum is 0. When I'm minimizing this, I'm maximizing the total. Okay. So I proved this is less than this is less than this. It is like I proved A less than or equal to B less than or equal to C. If A is less than B and B is less than C, can I conclude that A will be less than or equal to C?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I proved that that is cos alpha plus cos beta minus cos of alpha plus beta is less than or equal to 3 by 2. But now, when will A and C will be equal? When that equality will happen? Is that, let us say A is less than, B is less than C. Can I say A is equal to C? No, right?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Can't say.
No, sir.
C
What
greater
if-
than L.
What if A less than B and but B equal to C? Can I say A equal to C?
No, sir.
No, sir, we can't.
No, sir.
Greater than A.
If A
If
equal
A
to B,
equals
and
to B and less than C.
then can I say A equal to C?
No, sir. A
You-
less than C.
Even then A less than C. In all these cases, A less than C. So if you want A should be to be equal to C, A should be equal to B, B should be equal to C, then only A can be equal to C, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So not only this is less than or equal to 3 by 2, I can also tell when that equality will happen. Okay, cos alpha plus cos beta minus cos of alpha plus beta equal to 3 by 2 if and only if. IFF means if and only if. When this will happen is this must be 1. If you want this to be equal to this, cos alpha minus beta by 2 must be 1. And for this to be 3 by 2, this should be 0. So 2 cos alpha plus beta by 2 minus 1 whole square. That must be 0. So then only it will happen. Okay.
Sir, in that case, you have taken cos of alpha minus beta by 2 is equal to 1, no, sir?
Yeah, if you want equal to 3 by 2.
Because it
Right.
has maximum value 1, that's why.
What?
Because it has maximum value 1, that's why.
Yeah, correct. I replace a quantity with the maximum value of it.
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, means like after cos of alpha minus beta by 2 is equal to 1, we already considered it over, sir. It's over, no, sir. Then after that, means like we also equated, means we also q cos.
Sorry, your doubt is. Anyway, first try to understand as far as possible, copy it. So sometimes in the process you'll understand. If you don't understand, after a few minutes I'll explain again. Okay?
Okay.
Sir, for the minimum value, while calculating it, we should
I can-
replace cos
Yes, with
alpha minus
minus
beta
1.
with minus 1.
Yes, you are right.
Okay, sir.
Sir, again, I'll explain this, sir, this one.
I'll explain. You try to think. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And understand and copy some steps. Okay? Then I'll explain. Please copy this. Try to understand as far as possible. I will explain once again after a few minutes.
Sir,
Yes, please.
Sir, can I ask?
sir, one
about
small
that?
doubt, sir.
Yes, tell.
Sir, in the 4 cos alpha plus beta by 2, that step is there, third step from top. After that, you took 3 minus, no, sir. You took 3 out of.
Okay. I wrote 2 as minus 1 plus 3. And then
Yes, sir.
from these things I took minus cos.
Okay, okay, sir. Now I got it.
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir, means like my doubt was that minus 2 cos alpha plus beta by 2 minus 1 is there, no, sir.
Hmm.
Sir,
Yes.
last step, sir.
Here, okay, yes.
Yes, sir. There, for it to be equal to 3 by 2, 2 cos alpha plus beta by 2 minus 1 should be equal to 0, no, sir?
Yes, you're right. That's why I wrote it.
Okay, sir. That means like when I was about to ask the doubt, it was not yet written, sir. That's why I got the doubt.
Okay. Okay. So first of all, proving less than or equal to 3 by 2. Up to there, anybody any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Sir, once again explains.
Okay. So you are clear from the previous step to this. I removed cos alpha minus b by 2,
Yes, sir.
beta by 2, and
Understood,
substituted
sir.
1.
Till there. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Understood.
Then I multiplied and divided with 2. Okay. Then this 2 I wrote minus 1 plus 3. From this, I took minus common. That is this step from here to here.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Now this is 2 cos alpha plus beta by 2 whole square. This is 2 into 2 cos alpha plus beta by 2 plus 1 is a perfect square, which is this.
Yes, sir.
3 minus something. If you want difference of two quantities to be maximum, this should be maximum, this should be minimum. And something whole square minimum is 0.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's why I removed this and kept 0. Then that is bigger quantity than this. So 3 by 3 minus something, obviously maximum value is 3. So 3 by 2 is the max.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
I proved this is less than or equal to 3 by 2.
Yes,
But
sir.
when will equal to 3 by 2 will happen? If you want equal to 3 by 2 happen, this must be 0. And we replace cos alpha minus beta by 2 with 1. That must be 1. Only when this is 1, you will get here not less than, you will get equality here. And if you want
Yes, sir.
equality here, this must be 0. And only when you get equality here, then only you can say this is equal to this. Right? Okay, so that is the reason I have to write this one and this one. One is this should be 0. One is if we replace cos alpha minus beta by 2, it should be equal to 1. Okay. After that, when will cos of something is 1? When inner part is 0. And this means cos alpha plus beta is 1 by 2. From this, you'll get alpha equal to beta. If you put alpha equal to beta here, you'll get alpha plus alpha by 2, which is alpha. Cos alpha is 1 by 2. That means cos alpha is 1 by 2 means alpha is 60, even beta is also 60. So equal to 3 by 2 only possible when this is 60, this is 60, this is 60 plus 60, 120. This is 1 by 2, this is 1 by 2, this is minus 1 by 2, you get 3 by 2. That is the only way. There is no other way. Is it
Sir,
clear? Anybody? Yes, please.
sir, if we want the minimum value, then cos alpha plus beta by 2, we will take minimum value, sir.
We don't know whether we can find the minimum with the whole thing, but at least I can replace it minus 1 here. Okay. But then you'll get a quadratic expression. If you'll be able to find quadratic expressions, no value. But the quadratic expressions maximum we are getting here. Okay.
Yes.
You think about it. You want to write some solution about minimum value, write it and send to me. I'll look at it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
We will do few more questions of this type in later on properties of triangles in those chapters. Okay. We'll get a better idea at that time. Okay, in the question they ask some sin alpha plus cos beta or something. So that is sin 60 plus cos. Okay, everybody done the whole thing? Can I erase?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is 25 where alpha and beta 60 is given. Okay. 26 in the question, in the beginning they said A, B, C, A minus B and all odd multiple of 5 by 2. Don't worry about that. Okay, just look at the only question, 26.
Sir, 25th question, sin alpha plus cos beta they asked, no sir?
Option C will come.
Option C, okay sir.
Sin 60 plus cos 60. Okay, 26 basically the question is, it's an algebra question. X minus y by 1 plus xy plus y minus z by 1 plus yz plus z minus x by 1 plus zx is equal to x minus y by 1 plus xy into y minus z by 1 plus yz into z minus x by 1 plus zx. Basically you have to prove this. That is the question. Okay, you see nowhere trigonometry is there. It is a pure algebra question, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
But obviously you can get an idea of how they got an, I don't think by algebra they got an idea to make this question. They might have got idea from trigonometry. Why? Does this resemble any formula in trigonometry?
Yes sir, tan alpha
Tan A
tan x
tan
minus
beta, 1
1.
plus
Yeah.
Tan A minus
Tan alpha minus tan
Tan
So
alpha,
yeah,
Sigma
let us take
tan
x
A
is
by
equal to yes,
tan A, tan B, y is equal to tan B.
that equal to tan c. Then what happens? X minus y by 1 plus xy will become tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A into tan B, which is tan of A minus B. Similarly, this will be tan B minus A, this will be tan C minus A.
C minus
Okay.
A.
Now, A minus B plus B minus C plus C minus A is equal to 0 because A will cancel, B will cancel, C will cancel. Whenever x plus y plus z is 0 or 180 degrees, if I apply tan, I'll be able to prove tan x plus tan y plus tan z is equal to tan x into tan y into tan z. So let us apply tan on both sides. Sum of three angles, tan of A minus B plus B minus C plus C minus A equal to 0. We know tan x plus A plus B plus C formula. We will get tan A minus C plus tan B minus C plus tan C minus A minus tan x into tan y into tan z. We will get tan A minus B into tan B minus C into tan C minus A by 1 minus
tan A minus B into tan B minus C into
yes,
tan B minus C into tan C minus A into
Okay.
tan A minus B into tan C minus A.
yeah, that is 0. Actually, I don't have to write denominator because it's equal to 0, numerator is 0 sufficient. Now I can send this to RHS. I will be getting tan A minus B plus tan B minus C plus tan C minus A is equal to tan A minus B into tan B minus C into tan C minus A. Okay, we know I gave one example how this is x minus y by 1 plus xy. Similarly, this is y minus z by 1 plus yz. This is z minus x by 1 plus zx. This is their product. Proved.
Which will be equal to capital pi capital.
Yeah, this is sigma summation and this is a product phi. We can write that.
Yes, sir. Product of series.
This we can write sigma x minus 1 by 1 plus xy. This is capital pi x minus y by 1 plus xy. So even if it is a pure algebra question and there must be some algebraic way of even proving it, but you can easily resemble trigonometry things, it is easy to prove it. Anybody any doubt in any step? Okay, I'm going to erase. Anybody needs more time?
Yes,
Anybody
sir.
need-
Yes, sir.
Yes,
One
sir.
second, sir. 1 second.
Okay. If somebody has doubt, please feel free to ask.
Sir, I think we proved it for some triangle problem in IB or in
Yeah.
compound angles, I think so.
Yeah.
Tan A plus tan B plus tan C equals to tan A B.
Tan A into tan B into tan C. Yes.
Tan B into tan C, yes.
Yeah. There A plus B plus is 180 and here A plus B plus is 0. Doesn't matter.
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir, you told to complete exercise 6E and exercise 6F, no, sir.
Yes.
Completed, sir, that one.
Okay, good.
Today it will to complete 6 years, sir. By 2.
Yes. Yes.
Sir, actually today you told we'll look at the doubts in 60, sir.
Yeah. Okay. I think we have finished numerical questions quickly. We can discuss the doubts also. Okay, numerical first question. We have done almost similar question. Only one part of the question is extra. That's all. We have done same question. They want a 16 cos square a by 2 minus 32 sin a by 2 sin 5a by 2. Okay. Only this part we have done earlier, but anyway, this 16 cos square a by 2 I can write 1 plus cos a by 2. This 16 I can write 2 sin 5a by 2 into sin a by 2. 2 sin a sin b is cos a minus b minus cos a plus b. So this is 8 into 1 plus cos a. This is 16 into cos a minus b. 5a by 2 minus a by 2 minus cos 5a by 2 plus a by 2. So 8 plus 8 cos a minus 16 cos 2a plus 16 cos 3a. 8 plus 8 cos a, cos 2a I can write 2 cos square a minus 1. And cos 3a I can write 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a. Now if I substitute 3 by 4 cos, everywhere cos a only, I'm just substituting. This is 3 by 4. This is 32 into 3 by 4 whole square plus 16 plus 64 into 3 by 4 whole cube minus 48 into 3 by 4. Okay, mainly here you are using transformation and then using compound angles, that is multiple submultiple angles, all the formulas. Everything in terms of cos theta. This is 8, this is 6, this is 9 to 18, 16, this is 27, this is 36. This is minus 2, which is minus 9, minus 11, 14 minus 11 is 3. Okay, so basically we use transformations here. Try to understand. If any doubt, I'll explain.
Sir, did you explain how to do second?
How to do?
Second.
Second one, I not yet explained. You want me to explain? No, think about it.
Okay.
Sir?
Yes, please.
Sir, from second step to third step, you use transformations?
Yes. 2 sin A sin B is cos A minus B minus cos A plus B. Is it okay?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Done, sir. Completed.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to erase this. Anybody needs more time or any doubt? Okay, you can approach this question in different ways. If you do in a particular way, you may get in less steps. Cos square alpha plus cos square gamma minus 4 cos alpha cos gamma. We know when A, B, C are in AP, I can write A plus B is A plus
Yes,
is
sir.
2B.
2B equal to AC.
Yeah, when A, B, C are in GP, I
B
can
square
write
equals
B
to
is equal to
AC.
root over AC, sir.
yes.
AC
So,
equal to B.
because cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma are in GP, I am able to write this as cos square beta. Cos square alpha plus cos square gamma, and this is going to be cos square beta based on this GP condition. Okay? Cos square alpha plus cos square gamma. This cos square beta, I am going to write 1 minus sin square beta. This will become cos square alpha plus cos square gamma minus 4. This into this is 4 sin square beta. I'll get 2 sin beta whole square. Cos square alpha plus cos square gamma minus 4. 2 sin beta based on AP, I can write sin alpha plus sin gamma whole square based on this AP condition. So cos square alpha plus cos square gamma minus 4. This is normally, if I just expand, I'll get sin square alpha plus sin square gamma plus 2 sin alpha sin gamma. Okay. Now cos square alpha plus sin square alpha is 1. Cos square gamma plus sin square gamma is 1. And this is left as it is. So 1 plus 1 minus 4 plus 2 sin alpha sin gamma. This is minus 2 plus 2 sin alpha sin gamma. If I take minus 2 common, I will get 1 minus sin alpha sin gamma. Denominator is exactly that. So I will be left with minus 2. So numerator is minus 2 times denominator. So numerator by denominator is minus 2. The next two questions you can actually do by complementary division. Okay, so second question, please try to understand. If any doubts, I will explain once again, not a problem. So the completed third and fourth both are easily by complementary division. You can just expand and do it also.
Sir, third step to fourth step, one sec. Explain.
From here to here.
Yes, sir.
From here to here, I just wrote 1 minus sin square beta. This into this is minus 4. This into this is 4 sin square beta. I wrote 2 sin beta whole square.
Okay, sir.
And from here to here, I know sin alpha, sin beta, sin gamma are in AP. So 2b, I can write a plus b based on that. Okay, here we did not use any transformations and all that. Can be given in trigonometric ratios and identities, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We did not use compound angles, we did not use multiple submultiple angles, we did not use that. Okay, I'm going to erase this. Anybody needs more time? third question, you can just expand cos A minus B formula, cos A plus B formula. Okay, it's not necessary component dividend, but I just still choosing to do this. Cos x minus y by cos x plus y is 3 by 1. If I apply component of dividendo, cos x minus y plus cos x plus y by cos x minus y minus cos x plus y is 3 plus 1 by 3 minus 1. This numerator is 2 cos x cos y. This denominator is minus 2 sin x sin y, 4 by 2. Okay, so we got cot x, then we want tan x. What is the same? They wanted cot x into cot y, straight away it is minus 2. Okay, so this is straight away cot x cot y is equal to minus 2. Here when apply component of dividendo here, I will get sin 2a plus b plus sin b by sin 2a plus b minus sin b is equal to 5 plus 1 by 5 minus 1. It is sin c plus sin d. So 2 sin c plus d by 2, which is 2a plus b by 2, cos 2a plus b minus b by 2. Similarly, this is 2 cos c plus d by 2, 2a plus b by 2, sin 2a plus b minus b by 2 is 6 by 4. I can cancel 2 and this will become sin a plus b. The b will cancel, it will become cos a. This will become cos a plus b and this is sin a is 3 by 2. That is tan a plus b into cot a. So on tan a plus b by tan a, exactly that. That is 3 by 2. Okay, now I will discuss IP doubts.
Sir, one doubt. Sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, means like in their cos x minus y minus of cos x plus y is there, no sir?
That is 2 sin x sin y.
Yes, sir. Minus you wrote. Minus 2 sin x sin y.
Oh, it is plus only. Then it is plus 2. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. This is plus only. This is plus. If it is cos a plus b minus cos a minus b minus 2 sin s b is already fine. Okay, so the third question is the plus 2, not minus 2, because denominator is plus 2 sin x sin y.
Sir, second some doubts, sir.
Yeah. Okay, everybody completed this mains
Sir,
the last
just
two
1
questions.
minute, sir. Just 1
Okay.
minute.
Okay. I think we've done quite a few questions on component dividend though. Now, when you look at a question, you can easily understand either from the question or from the options that you need to apply component dividend, right? In some questions.
Yes, sir.
All right, exercise 60 doubts. Anybody doubt about this first question here?
No, sir.
Okay, any doubt about second question?
Yes, sir. Second question.
Yeah. See, when one is sine and one is cos, we cannot apply transformation. So you can convert both to sine or both to cos. So this
Convert cos into sine, you can apply transformations.
this cos 40, you can write sine 50 because 90 minus 40. And similarly, this cos 50, you can write it as sine 40. Okay, sine A minus sine B in the numerator, sine A minus sine B in the denominator. You will get
Cos
numerator
60 plus 10 degrees and 60 minus 10 degrees on
Yeah,
the
even-
numerator, and 60 minus 20 degrees and 60 plus 20 degrees in the denominator.
Yeah, even if you don't get idea to write like that, it's not 60 minus 10 in the denominator, 30 plus 10 and 30 minus 10. So you don't have to worry. It is sine C minus sine D formula, right? You don't have to worry about adjusting C as A plus B, D as A minus B. Just 2 cos C plus D by 2 sine C minus D by 2. Is that okay? Second one? Anybody want me to write in more detail?
Okay, sir. Got it.
Okay. Okay, this third question, anybody has doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. You can apply transformations for any two you may get. Apart from that, this is 55, this is 120 minus 55, and this is 120 plus 55. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So cos theta
Yes,
plus
sir.
cos 120 minus theta plus cos 120 plus theta is 0. I told about three forces acting on a particle, net force is 0. Based on
Yes,
that also
sir.
you can.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Lam is good.
This fourth question, anybody has doubt?
Sir, here also we can convert the sine 84 or cos 66.
Yeah.
When we apply transformation, we'll get.
Yes. Either convert cos into sine or sine into cos, then apply transformation. Fifth question, anybody doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Moni, you tried all these questions? Moni, are you there in the class? Jacinth, are you there in the class?
Sir, is room here? I think so.
What?
Jacinth, I think
He's not in our group, sir.
Not in the other group. That means he's in your group only. Maybe he's missing the class. All right. Okay. This sixth question. Anybody any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir, not also.
Section 2, first question.
No, sir.
No, sir.
This is exactly the same thing. The 3/4 acting resultant cos theta plus cos 120 theta plus cos
Yes.
240 theta.
Yes, sir.
Or you can apply transformations for these two also. You get it.
Sir, I want second one.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
second one.
Second one, sir.
Yeah, we can do sin square a minus sin square b one option, or we will convert every sin square theta as 1 minus cos theta by 2. You can do either way. We'll discuss that.
Yes, sir.
So once you can explain.
Sir, once you can repeat, sir. What is
I'm writing on the board.
Okay, sir.
Sin square alpha minus pi by 4 plus sin square alpha plus pi by 12 minus sin square alpha minus pi by 12. Okay. Let us see if I use sin square a minus sin square b, what happens? This I want to write 1 plus cos double of this angle 2 times alpha minus pi by 4 by 2, not minus, plus minus. Okay. Sin square theta is 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. Here sin square a minus sin square b. I can write sin a plus b. Alpha plus pi by 12 plus alpha minus pi by 12 into sin a minus b. Alpha plus pi by 12 minus alpha minus pi by 12. Sin square a minus sin square b is sin a plus into sin a minus b. Here sin square theta is 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. If I take this 2 inside, you will get 2 alpha minus pi by 2 by 2. And this is cancels, so I will get sin 2 alpha. And if I cancel alpha here, I will get sin 2 times pi by 12, which is pi by 6. This is 1 by 2. This is, let it be. Cos a minus b, I can write b minus also. I'll write pi by 2 minus 2 alpha by 2. This is sin 2 alpha into sin pi by 6. This is 1 by 2 minus half of sin 2 alpha. This is sin 2 alpha into 1 by 2. Both are same, they'll get cancelled. We'll be left with this 1 by 2.
Sir,
Yes,
here
please.
2 alpha minus pi by 2, we wrote it means
Cos a minus b or cos b
yes,
minus a, both
minus
are same.
of cos theta is equals cos
Yes.
theta. That formula, sir. Okay.
Yeah, cos minus theta is cos theta that way, or cos a minus b, cos b minus c will have same form. Either way is okay.
Sir,
Yes, please.
how did you simplify 1 minus cos pi by 2 minus 2 alpha by 2 into that one 1 by 2 minus 1,
This
1 by
bit
2
it,
sin 2.
take this
Sir.
by this separately, this by this
Yes.
separately.
Yes, sir.
This by this is 1 by 2. This by this is sin 2 alpha. So we'll get option.
Okay, okay. Okay, sir. Now I got it.
Okay, no, this is better this way. I can also write in terms of cos 2 theta, but again same thing will come. Any doubt about this third question? Anybody? Oh, I did not see the time. We'll stop and we'll continue tomorrow. All right.
Yes, sir.